So, I've been realizing something, chat, and it's that life is really a simulation. All right. Everything you see around me, even on me, was somebody's imagination turned into a real, physical, tangible item. Everything in our imagination can and will eventually turn into a tangible item, or not even a tangible item, but tangible results. Everything that we have right now, our car, our house, our relationships, our money, it's all a result of what we was manifesting on the previous days. All right, so if you want $1 million, right, you will not be in position to receive and keep $1 million until you become a millionaire. All right, so one thing that a lot of people, especially in my generation, have a problem with is delayed gratification. You feel me? You want to live with like a millionaire. You want to like have the lifestyle of a millionaire, but you haven't cut the vices a millionaire has. You haven't built the relationships a millionaire has. You know what I'm saying? So how can you say that you want to be a millionaire? Another thing that I feel like a lot of people have a problem with is like sticking with your own vision, bro. Like if you have the vision, stick with it, bro. Life's gonna happen. When you decide to become a bigger, greater version of yourself, shit is gonna happen. It's inevitable. This is the test. The setback is the setup for the next level. All right. I think I heard that from Mr. Law of Attraction. I'm gonna put a tweet up here. That shit is so facts though. It's not about like the method, where the money's gonna come from. It's not like I could teach y'all a million different ways to make money, but you're not gonna get what you want out of life until you truly have the self-image of your highest level self. Now, how do you get to your highest level self? Well, the first way to start getting there is by using your conscious mind. All right, so 5% of the decisions we make are actually conscious decisions. 95% of the decisions we make are subconscious decisions. This means that we just act, according to our program. How we've been programmed, we're like almost on autopilot. So if you want to change your results to get, 6 figures a month, or even 6 figures, but let's shoot high, y'all. 6 figures a month. First of all, you're gonna get uncomfortable. All right. You being uncomfortable, I know it sucks. I know you don't want to take that risk. You don't want to make that post. You don't want to edit that video. You don't want to walk in that room with those new faces, but doing it will put you on the right trajectory. You're supposed to feel uncomfortable. You're chasing something that you've never done before. It's gonna feel uncomfortable, but guess what? It's gonna set you up for the next level. Realize that all the results we have right now, everything, right, is a result of what we manifested yesterday. What is the definition of insanity, y'all? It's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a completely different result. So if I start doing things that I wasn't doing before, right? Because a lot of us are lost. We all have an idea of where we want to go and what we want to do, but we don't walk, talk, and act like it. And the way to get in position to receive your goal is to walk, talk, and act like that 6-figure earner. All right? How do you do that? You have to use the 5% conscious mind that we have. You have to use that 5%, and you have to consistently, all right? You can't do it on Tuesday, then maybe a little bit on Thursday, then on Saturday if you feel motivated. No, you got to stick with it every day. You have to talk to yourself like the king you want to be. You have to talk to yourself like the 6-figure business owner that you want to be. All right. And what's going to start happening is those thoughts, those affirmations are slowly going to turn into subconscious thoughts, and which slowly turn into feelings. And when your thoughts and your feelings are in harmony with your goal, then your actions are as well. And what happens when your thoughts, feelings, and actions are in alignment with your goal? There's no other option. There's no other chance in hell that anything can happen except for the goal being accomplished. All right? So you have to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I am a six-figure business owner. All right? Even if you don't have it in your three-dimensional world, you have to walk, talk, and think and act like it anyways. And what's going to happen is people are going to notice that in you. The universe is going to see this in you. All right? They're going to see that conviction. You're going to walk, talk, and think and act like it. And it's so fucking, what's the word? It's so contagious. It's so contagious. That's the word. That other people around you are going to see you in that light as well. And then what happens? More opportunities that are in alignment with that goal start happening, right? You have to come from a place that is genuinely confident in yourself. And if you're not confident in yourself, it's okay. Because confidence is not something that we're born with. It's something that we learn and we embrace. When your three-dimensional world, reality is telling you, hey, listen, everything's failing, you're not going to get your goal, you got to still pursue it. You almost got to be delusional. You got to show up and walk, talk, and think like that higher self. To show up like your highest self, right? You have to meditate and you have to visualize. All right. So before I end this video off, because I'm gonna keep doing more videos on this subject and stuff like that, y'all. But if you truly want to get these results, y'all, something called a paradigm shift. All right. A paradigm is just that multitude of ideas fixed into our subconscious mind. It's part of that 95% that I was telling y'all about. A lot of times we're on autopilot and our paradigm is firing off, doing things that may be suited for success or may not be. So you have to realize your current paradigm. You have to realize, where are you? All right. And then constantly, you have to install into your brain where you want to go, right? You have to see yourself already there, all right? And that's when you will be able to walk, talk, and think like your higher self. You'll start getting downloads from your higher self as you're meditating, because you're visualizing yourself as that six-figure earner, all right? What does my routine look like? What type of car do I drive? What type of business phone calls do I make? What does my network look like? And then when I ask myself these type of questions and I visualize it, I'm able to start carrying myself from that, version of myself, which is a higher version of myself. In doing so, I'll start getting higher level results. So I just want you guys to, I'm gonna give y'all like a little blueprint that y'all can follow. And I want y'all to follow this until I see y'all in my next video and tell me if you guys have been seeing growth. So when you wake up, y'all, first of all, start waking up early, all right? Especially if you know you want to be a certain business owner or a certain high-level individual. Man, high-level individuals, 9 times out of 10, they wake up early. All right, so wake up early. Start trying to be a little more organized with your life. All right, because remember, you have to have a clear idea of where you're going and where you are in order to get there. So first things first, when you wake up, picture yourself where you want to be. All right, when you wake up, first thing that you should do is give thanks. Give 3 things that you can show gratitude for. All right. Every morning you should do that. Just write down 3 things that you can show gratitude for. Really feel it. Feel thankful, because a lot of people didn't wake up with the same roof that you did. Some people were getting rained on when they were sleeping. A lot of people didn't wake up with both eyes. They have to hear instead of see what they got going on. So you got to realize that you're way more fortunate than a lot of people, and you have to carry yourself that way. And that is a great way to be in alignment to receive more blessings. Because if you're coming from a place of bitterness and, you're not content with what you got going on, then you're going to keep attracting that type of outcome. Are you seeing the reoccurring theme here? So you wake up, I want you to do gratitude at least 15 minutes, all right? Just sit there and give thanks. Just be so grateful. 3 things, all right? Then you want to do some breath work. I like to do some breath work after showing gratitude to get myself. I'm very hyper, I have ADHD. That's not an excuse though. So I use breath work to get me centered. So when I'm ready to meditate, I'm in a very zen state of mind. I'm very calm, my breathing's calm, and everything's, smooth. So I do some breath work. After I do gratitude and breath work, I visualize. This is the key, y'all. The key is to constantly, every day, revisit that version of you that has already completed the goal. And what happens, y'all, is you slowly, sometimes even fast, you start to become this person, y'all. You start to become that six-figure earner. You start to become that business owner. You start to become that artist. You start to become that content creator that you wanted to be all along. But you have to start by seeing where you are, accepting that where you are is a result of your manifestations and what you were thinking about yesterday. Understand where you want to go and view yourself as if you already went there and carry yourself that way. And what will happen? It will start coming into fruition. I promise you.